The moon has always looked silent, dead, frozen in time. But sometimes, a single discovery changes everything. Scientists recently found something strange inside one of the moon's most famous impact craters, and it may be proof that something absolutely violent happened there, far more intense than anyone imagined. That place is Tycho Crater, a giant scar on the moon's surface visible even from Earth. If you've ever looked at the full moon and noticed bright white streaks shooting outward like cracks in glass, you were looking at Tycho. And now, scientists believe Tycho is hiding evidence of one of the most violent events in lunar history. Because inside this crater, they found glass. Not ordinary glass. Moon glass. And this glass tells a shocking story. To understand why this matters, we need to travel back. Way back. About 108 million years ago. That might sound ancient, but in cosmic terms, Tycho Crater is surprisingly young that time. A massive asteroid was racing through space at tens of thousands of kilometers per hour. Then it collided with the moon. The impact released energy equivalent to millions of nuclear bombs detonating at once, and less than a second, the asteroid vaporized. The lunar surface exploded. Rock melted instantly. Some of it turned into vapor. Some of it launched into space. And some of it transformed into something extraordinary. Glass. Imagine temperatures so high that solid rock doesn't just melt, liquefies completely. Then cools so fast that crystals don't even have time to form. Instead, it freezes into glass. That's exactly what happened. And this glass became a permanent record of the disaster. For decades, scientists studied Tycho from orbit. Was already one of the most fascinating craters on the moon. About 85 kilometers wide. Over 4 kilometers deep. Surrounded by massive ejecta rays stretching thousands of kilometers across the lunar surface. Tycho looked violent. Tycho looked dramatic. But new data revealed something even more shocking. Large amounts of impact glass were scattered throughout and around the crater. This wasn't just random debris. This was evidence of extreme heat, extreme pressure, extreme violence. And the more scientists analyzed it, the stranger it became. Because the glass suggested the impact conditions were even more intense than expected. The asteroid didn't just hit the moon, unleashed a chain reaction powerful enough to reshape the surrounding region. Researchers began examining how much material had melted, how far it traveled, how quickly it cooled. The results were astonishing. The temperatures likely reached thousands of degrees Celsius almost instantly. Entire sections of lunar rock became molten oceans for brief moments. Then came the rapid cooling. That's where the glass formed. Tiny beads, shards, sheets of frozen molten rock. Each one preserved the physics of the collision. Think of them like time capsules. They carry the signature of destruction. And by studying them, scientists can reconstruct exactly what happened. This is where things get really interesting. Moon glass doesn't just tell us about impacts, it tells us about the moon's hidden history. Every impact leaves clues. Every melted rock preserves a story. And Tycho's story is extreme. Some scientists now believe this impact produced shockwaves far beyond earlier estimates. The crater's central peak, the mountain rising in the middle, is itself proof of insane forces. When the asteroid struck, the surface compressed downward, then rebounded upward. Like water splashing after a stone hits. That rebound created the central peak. But here's the crazy part. Rock doesn't normally behave like liquid. Unless the force is overwhelming, Tycho's impact was so violent that solid lunar crust briefly behaved almost like fluid. That's how powerful the collision was. And the glass confirms it. Scientists studying impact melt deposits notice patterns suggesting massive energy transfer. The impact may have generated temperatures and pressures high enough to alter minerals in ways rarely seen. That means Tycho isn't just another crater, it's a natural laboratory, place where physics pushed matter to its limits. And there's another reason this discovery matters. It could help us understand Earth's past too. Our planet has suffered countless asteroid impacts. But Earth changes fast. Weather erases scars. Oceans bury evidence. Tectonic activity destroys ancient craters. The moon is different. Has no atmosphere, no rain, no wind. Almost nothing erases its past. That makes the moon a perfect archived, frozen museum of impacts. Every crater tells part of the story. Tycho tells one of the most dramatic stories of all. By studying Tycho's glass, scientists can better understand what happens when massive objects strike planetary surfaces. That helps us model impacts on Earth, Mars, and even other worlds. It also helps answer another major question. How often do catastrophic impacts happen in the solar system? Because if Tycho formed only 108 million years ago, then major collisions weren't just ancient events from the early solar system. they continued relatively recently. That changes how we think about impact risks. Space is not quiet, it's active, dangerous, dynamic. Asteroids still move through the solar system. Collisions still happen. Tycho is proof. And then there's something even more exciting. Future missions could investigate this glass directly. Imagine astronauts collecting fresh samples from Tycho Crater, holding pieces of rock that were melted instantly during one of the moon's greatest impacts, analyzing them in laboratories, looking for microscopic clues hidden inside. Each fragment could reveal more. Chemical composition, cooling rates, shock history, thermal signatures. Every detail helps reconstruct the moment of impact. And who knows what else we might discover. Because lunar glass has surprised scientists before. Some glass beads from Apollo missions even contained clues about ancient volcanic eruptions on the moon. That means glass preserves information incredibly well. Tycho's glass may hold secrets we haven't even thought to search for yet. Maybe it can reveal hidden details about the asteroid itself, its composition, its origin, its speed, even where in the solar system it came from. Think about that, a tiny shard of glass on the moon could tell us the story of an object that traveled millions of kilometers, only to end in total destruction. That's the beauty of science. Sometimes the smallest clue changes everything. A shard of glass, a crater on the moon. And suddenly we're uncovering a cosmic disaster. When most people look at the moon, they see calm beauty, peaceful light in the night sky. But Tycho Crater tells another story of chaos, violence, and unimaginable power. The moon may look quiet today, but its surface remembers everything. Every collision, every explosion, every violent impact frozen in time. And now, thanks to moon glass, Tycho has revealed something extraordinary. Something crazy happened there. Something powerful enough to melt rock, create glass, and permanently scar the moon, a cosmic event so violent that even after 108 million years, the evidence still shines back at us from the night sky. Oh, the next time you look at the full moon, find Tycho Crater. Look at those bright streaks spreading across the surface. And remember, you're not just looking at a crater, you're looking at the aftermath of one of the most violent impacts in lunar history, a frozen explosion, a cosmic scar. And a reminder that even in silence, the universe has a violent past. And it leaves clues everywhere. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel, The Science Signal, and don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and family members. Your support helps us create more exciting and informative content for you. Thank you so much for watching, and we truly appreciate every one of you. See you in the next video.